Okay, I'm fairly new to Movie View. It's starting to work a little bit more, although I put out a few videos already. But there's a couple things I can't really figure out. There's good tutorials online, very good tutorials, and there's good ones over at Movie View. But being new, sometimes I don't really understand exactly what they're talking about because I've never used the program that much, or it's just I don't know what to ask on the forum because you got to know a little bit before you go to ask. So here's what I wanted to do. I'm going to put out a few videos from somebody that's new like myself, and hopefully maybe I can put them in a way that'll help some of you get through that as well. I'll show you everything along the way. Now, what I wanted to do in one of the videos I had, I wanted to hover a ghost above the grave. First of all, I couldn't find a ghost. So for this here video right here, I went ahead and I did the angel. Now let me show you what happens when you actually try to hover her. I'm going to put it down like this here so I know I'm using two to go up and down right here. I'm using both the right and the left mouse button. I'm actually using a control, but I'm using both of them. And I want to go down like this because I want to make sure that she's going back to where I want her right there. See how she goes to the ground right there. Okay, and that's about where I really want her. Well, watch what happens when I lift her up like this here. She drops back down because she doesn't really set up there the way that I'm looking for. They won't hover. They go back down to ground control right there and everything. There's nothing you can do about it, like right here. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you how to fix. So let me get her out of the way for a second. And here's going to be one of the coolest things I found on here, and I just started using them, called backdrops. You can use the side ones and everything, and they're really nice. Well, I'll talk about them later on another video, but I'm going to use ground plane right now. So I'll pop up ground plane, and I'm going to create it. Okay, get rid of this pop here. Now right-click on your mouse, go to Edit. And first of all, I'm going to show you something on properties because we're going to come back to this. By clicking properties, it says visible. I'm going to want that invisible, but I want it visible while I'm working with it. At least whenever I'm using it the way it is right here. Scale, I don't need it as big as it is right there. You see, I can make it bigger. I want to make it smaller. I don't really need it. I don't need it huge, So I'll put it right there. And physics. I want it to be able to be stood on. I want it to float in air and keep upright. Doesn't really make any difference on this here one. So I'm all set. So now what I'm going to do is I'll go down here to the ground plane. Use both the right and the left key to lift it, and then I'm going to go straight ahead here. Trying to figure out exactly where you want it is sometimes a tougher part, so I'm going to drop it down. You can see that I want to go over this way a little more, right about there. And I want to take it up. Now, as you can see that I didn't have her completely off of there. If I click on her now and bring her to the side, she's going to drop. But I want her to hover in the air, so again, use both clicks, right and left. Lift her up, to get her past here. Using the left key only, move her over, and let go of it, and she drops right on top of there. Okay, now once again, we're going to highlight the drop box. We're going to right-click it. We're going to go to Edit, and we're going to go click on the visible box, so that it's now invisible. So what I have right now is I have her floating in the air. I come over to you can see pretty cool effect. Okay, I got her above the way I wanted her and everything. So that's exactly what I wanted. It worked. If I want to drop her down lower, I can drop her down lower like so. And there we go. I hope that video helps you. Hopefully, as I put out more tutorial videos, I'll get a little bit better in talking about them and without stuttering so much maybe. But hopefully that helps you.